Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Prancing Pony Podcast Plays. It's good to see everybody. I hope that this evening's run of Tales of the Shire will prove entertaining. In the meantime, of course, I am sorry that I wasn't able to make Saturday's stream for those of you who are looking forward to it. Should be no problem with this coming weekend, so I'm looking forward to seeing you then. As for whether or not we will be streaming Tales of the Shire, we shall see. Probably will, just to give our European friends one chance to check it out with me, and then we'll switch back to Lotro, or maybe time to start building the Balrog Book Nook for Lego, or some other fun thing that we have to do. So many choices, so many choices. In the meantime, before I get started, are there any questions either about Tales of the Shire or about lore or about anything related to the shows that I've been putting together lately? In the meantime, by the way, Katie, thank you as always for moderating the chat today. Nate, welcome. Lego cool, indeed. Legos are. All right. Have I played? I have not played Farmers Fair Festival yet. I really actually haven't been in Lotro much at all since we finished up the storyline, about a week or two ago? I guess it was a couple weeks ago when we finished off the Epic Volume 1. After that, I've been playing, of course, Little Tales of the Shire, but also actually playing stuff not Middle-earth related. I've been enjoying No Man's Sky one more time. It's a 9-year-old game that's been updated more times than I can count, and I've been enjoying the heck out of that lately. But I am looking forward to getting back into Lotro, and Katie, I would appreciate your help, because you know me, I'm not a festival guy when it comes to Lord of the Rings Online. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started then with Tales of the Shire. Because I want the screen to, because I want the game to take up all of the screen, we will be turning off the chat overlay. That does mean that YouTube and Twitch will be going to your separate corners. And let's go ahead and turn on this. And of course, I still want to be able to see chat. All right. So what do we have here? Well, first of all, once again, I'm very much in love with the art style. I'm not sure that the gameplay loop is going to quite do it for me. It may prove too shallow of an experience for me in that regard. It's kind of the hunch I have so far, but certainly I have no gripes about this art style. It is beautiful and the music is charming. All right. Let's go ahead and continue with the game of Pearl Roper, seeing how she's doing, getting along, and has she found that book yet that nobody in the Shire seems to know where it really is. Prepare 2 meals for Nora and Fosco. Oh heavens, I don't remember how to do that. All right. Enter cooking. I can now make an extra delicious meal by hitting the texture sweet spot. Select a recipe and add the ingredients. But I need to know what they like. So before I make anything, I need to see if I have any information on, let's say, Fosco. Nope, I have no idea what Fosco likes. Nor do I have an idea of what Nora likes. So I guess we'll find out. Shallow gameplay isn't an issue. Nate, sorry, I can't help it. Can't help that. But yeah, this is really beautiful. All right. Let's go ahead and make some cool taters and beans. Do I have those things, though? Apparently I do. All right. Do I have maize? I do. Do I have beans? I do. A brown onion and a brown tater. With cooking stations, I can shift the meal towards chunky or smooth, crisp or tender. So I just have to stop interacting with that thing at the right time to reach the texture change that I want. Now, as I unlock more stations, so everything from a chopping board to a mixing bowl to whatever, I'll have more opportunities to process the ingredients differently. And so if somebody likes smooth, but I've made it chunky, well, maybe I can try to make the next element smooth. So here I'm supposed to hit the texture sweet spot to make my meal extra delicious. All right. Prepare my ingredients. Oh, I don't know what the sweet spot is, though. Oh, it looks like maybe that's the sweet spot, somewhere between chunky and smooth. Okay, let's assemble that in the bowl. And now we want to do the beans. All right, now it's time for the brown onion. I have no idea if I'm doing this right. We're going to find out, won't we? Assemble. And then the taters. Nice and chunky taters, of course. All right. Oh, I thought I'd get to change the crispiness based on the cooking, but okay. So I will store that in the backpack. And then I'm supposed to make a second meal. I think everybody wants some pie. What do you think? Let me take a look real quick. I finished the interview episode, really enhanced my appreciation of the game. The star-looking icon on that map to the right. Oh. Cook it towards the tender half. But it didn't let me cook it. It just let me make it. That was odd. All right. Well, we'll figure that out. Rich rhubarb pie. Cream, oats, rhubarb, blackberry, and more blackberry. Cook. So it's supposed to be, oh, I messed up. Apparently, the little icon is where the dish is. The star is where it's supposed to be. So I definitely messed up the previous dish. All right. So this is just trying to figure out the user interface here a little bit. All right. Yeah, definitely as difficult as it is to cook in real life, for sure. So this looks like I need to make it a little bit tender, but halfway between smooth and chunky. Assemble. Prepare the rhubarb. And I want to do that right in the middle. And then blackberry. Can't really change much about that. Aha! And there it is. All right. Now that I've made 2 meals, I can invite them over. Something I discovered in this game with a timeline. A known hobbit is mentioned to be in their tweens. Well, aha! I'm not surprised. They will be referencing things as much as they can, I think. Use my writing desk at home to invite Nora and Fosco to a shared meal. So we're gonna see if we have any mail. Nope, these are all the things we got yesterday because we didn't have a backpack. All right, so now we're going to plan a shared meal. We only have the one venue to choose from. Eventually, you will have other venues to select. And we want to get Fosco and Nora Burrows. We're going to continue that. I'm inviting you to a shared meal. I'd love to make you a meal and share it with you. Send me your reply. I'll definitely start cooking. Let me know the sort of food you fancy, and I might definitely be able to make it. I shall await your company. Might definitely. I think I'm going to use that phrase from now on. Your shared meal is now planned and will be ready tomorrow. Check your post box for some insightful RSVP letters on the day. Wait until tomorrow to start the shared meal. All right. Well, I'm going to go check my garden real fast. So I don't know if I've watered it. Oh, it looks like I have watered them. Yep. Okay. So I don't need to water them. And I probably don't need to fill up the water, but I'm going to anyway, because that's what I do. And it is evening. Let's take a look at the view that we get. Oh, we'll check the posts. No new posts. This might be a good time to get into photo mode. Let's see if there's... How do I do that? Huh. Maybe it hasn't been introduced yet. I'm just taking a look at the comments real fast. But yeah, I'm not seeing... I know there is a photo mode. Maybe it's something that is just not available and unlocked yet. Aha, there we go. The right shoulder button, not the right trigger, but the right shoulder button puts me in that. So I can then change my animation. Or my emote, basically. I can add photo filters. I can zoom in or zoom out. Hide the UI. And take a picture. There we go. All right. I think it'll be better in the daytime. All right, let me go ahead and get up. Time for sleep. Discovered a couple of new recipes, some new food items. Oh, it's raining. Tuesday, 11 days left in summer. Your planned shared meal is ready to begin. Begin the shared meal. Well, that's going to be in the dining room, of course. Let's go ahead and do that now. It's basically breakfast. Sure, come on over. I have no idea. All right, cool taters and beans. And a rich rhubarb pie. And let's start the meal. Breakfast at home. Oh, not a fan. I think she thinks it's all right. We'll find out, won't we? We did earn some points with Fosco. Earned a little bit more with Nora. Talked to the townsfolk to collect your gifts. That was lovely, Pearl, and it's lovely to be back here. Old Ruby used to cook us a meal before teaching us our letters. Aldo came along too, but I think he preferred fishing to reading and writing. Please come back here again. Of course we will. We like nothing more than a good meal. Why did you bring that old thing with you, Nora? What is it? It's just a little something I used to play with. When old Ruby gave us our lessons, Nora couldn't sit still. I was impatient. I wasn't learning fast enough. So to stop her fidgeting, Ruby gave her an old key to fiddle with. A key? Came from her desk, I think. Did you need it for something? Yes, I think I do. We'd best be off. See you soon, Pearl. All right. Well, I think we need to use the key. We still can't get in the front door, by the way. You'd think that'd be one of the first things that I'd fix. Oh, I forgot to. I bet I don't need to water the plants because. Oh, nope. Don't want to remove it. Yep. I don't need to water them because it's raining. Oh, should I plant something here? Do I have any seeds? How do I do that again? Apparently not. Maybe I need to find those in the pantry. Do I have any seeds to plant? I do not. Okay. All right. Let's take a look then. What did I want to do? Oh, I wanted to use the key at the desk. So that's what's in the locked desk. Ruby's Book of Rules. Mrs. Cotton was right. It was here all along. I need to get this to Orlo. He'll know what to do with it. Will he? Really? I bet you're better off holding on to it yourself. Orlo, not impressed. Oh, just follow the bird. I do. Oh, and it looks like there's a feather, so we've got some mail. Let's check the mail. Oh, I got a letter that I probably should have read before I served the meal. The simple, the easy, a meal not too strong. A nice salty meal in my belly belongs. Okay, that's why she liked the potatoes for sure. Not sweet and not sour, and something to savor the many ways to taste bitter flavor. So, gave him sour food. No wonder he didn't like it as much. And then Lily Cotton, could you do me a favor looking at my lad, young Tom? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. He seems a bit down recently. He doesn't like talking much. Could you be a dear and see how he is? All right. In the meantime, opening up the Tales log, we still want to bring the Book of Rules to Orlo. You can find your seeds if you hold down the Y button. Thank you. You'd think, by the way, that the game would say, oh, you're in front of a planter box. Therefore, you might want... Okay, I don't have any seeds. That explains it. All right. I'll buy some seeds at the market if I can remember to do that. In the meantime, I'm going to follow the map. Oh, where is Orlo? Aha. Orlo is there. And that's where I'm going to head. He's delivering the post, so I want to track him. And I love this because the birds tell me where to go. Much better than the dots on the ground and, very sort of, this is more immersive. Oh, hello, goose. greet a goose. It's just going to kill you. Greet the ducks. The butterfly is going to take me right to the hedge mustard, which I'll just take. Oh, maybe they won't. They're going to take me to a different hedge mustard. Okay. Which way am I going? This way? Oh, yes, because he's moving along. Because he's delivering the post, of course. So he's on the other side of this bridge. There he is. Hey, Orlo. 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 Good to see you. I found the Book of Rules. Hello, Orlo. Look what I found. Why, bless my bundles, that's quite a book. It was in old Ruby's house. Guess what it is? I'm thinking of all the most inappropriate options that it could be, but let's just leave that someplace else. It's that Book of Rules we've been looking for, Pearl. Let's take it to Farmer Cotton. That's a swan? All right, if you say so. It's not much use to him. He can't read. Take it to Nora. She'll know what to do with it. Right. I've got things to do. Goodbye. See you soon, Pearl. Okay, bring it to Nora, who is apparently this direction. Oh, hold on. Let's follow the butterflies. Ah, mushrooms. Oh, a penny bun. A plump little mushroom with the appearance of soft bread. It has a subtle but distinct bitter flavor. So you'll just need to remember all these things, of course. And hops. That's cool. Well, they're going to take me someplace else. More hops. And more hops. But I need to find Nora. So I need to go up this way. I think. I'm looking at the chat. Where'd my Alan No emoji go? Okay. Bring the Book of Rules to Nora. Okay, I messed up. Just got to follow the birds, right? Follow the birds. In here? Think so, maybe. Well, that's not Nora. It's Fosco. I heard you have something for me. Simple sprout soup. Now I have a recipe. That's all I have to give you. So go away. And what have you got for sale? Aha. So these are things that I can buy. Little cups that I can serve drinks in. Knife and fork, spoon sets, so things to put on the plate, things to decorate the house with. I love this. This is perhaps a dwarven jar. Bits and bobs. I can get a blue pillow. Bookends. So these are all things to decorate your house with. Okay. A magnificent hobbit head statue. Well. All right. Okay, so I think... Oh, there she's over there. She's right over here. I found the Book of Rules. I'd like a cameo from a lonely mountain raven on a holiday to the west. That's a long way for a raven to fly. Let's take a look then, Pearl. I found the book, Nora. The Book of Rules? I thought it was lost. It was at old Ruby's all along. Her writing desk had a locked door. Your key opened it. Nora's key. From when she was small. It unlocked the desk. The book of rules was inside. You're the perfect hobbit to have these rules, Nora. And how perfect that old Ruby gave you that key. I'll start reading right away. Bywater will be a village in no time. You worked hard to find this book, Pearl. We're lucky to have you. Yes, yes, you are. Increase my fellowship to become a local. And I've discovered some more things. We still have to also find young Tom Cotton. All right, let's talk to her, though, because I think she might also have something for me. I heard you have something for me. So what does she give me? She gives me garden greens, summer style. So nice, light summer salad. Yeah, that would be good. More diversity. I think we might see that here. I don't know. I like that you can certainly make your hobbit look however you want them to look. Now, she sells clothing as opposed to seashells by the seashore. She sells clothing. He sells housing decoration items. Very cute. Lots of little things. Oh, excuse me. I like how you can see them immediately over on the mannequin there. Won't be buying anything quite yet. Oh, I can sell items. Why do I want to sell the things that I've... that's all food. I'm not going to want to sell that. All right, let's head out. A shrubbery. I'd like to buy a shrubbery. All right, so how would I increase my fellowship to become a local? Well, let's start by talking to young Tom Cotton. Oh, who's right over here. Hello, young Tom. Hello. You must be Pearl Roper. My family's been talking about you all week. I'm young Tom Cotton. My dad's old Tom Cotton. Everyone calls him Farmer Cotton. And everyone calls me young Tom. I'll see you soon, Pearl. Bye. Don't let the doorknob hit you in the butt on the way out. Good day to you. Like I was sort of basically saying, the conversation's over. See ya. But then I do get some prompts. I can ask him, well, first of all, before I get personal and say, how are you? Let's see what he's selling. Because if I'm a businessman, I don't want to answer that kind of personal question until I feel like they actually care. Taking a look at the chat. I'm so glad, Miriam, that you enjoyed the interview. It was a lot of fun. Sell fish. They seem to be the best value. Okay. So I need to go fishing some. All right. So I can buy bacon, and bacon is always good. Who would not want to buy bacon, really? I'm going to buy bacon. There's got to be a recipe for bacon that uses bacon. And who wouldn't want an egg? Let's buy a couple eggs. And I think we should always use some cheese. All right. Now that I bought some things, maybe he'll actually care when I ask him how he's doing. Me? Couldn't be better. Are you sure? I heard you haven't been yourself lately. I'm new, but I'm really, really nosy, and I need to know. Not so loud, Pearl. Someone might hear. Let's find somewhere to have a quiet chat. My goodness. Fragile Tom Cotton. All right. Yes, I am having trouble. What's gone wrong? It's Lady Buttercup. Who? Dad's prize cow. She's missing. Catching up here. Can I buy mushrooms or do I have to forage for them? That's a very good question. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm able to buy them from somebody, but free is always better. Well, what did Farmer Cotton say? He doesn't know yet. He's been too busy with the village campaign. But he'll be distraught if Lady Buttercup's gone. She's like family. until the day we turn her into hamburgers. Oh, wait, that's not actually in the script. So what can I do? You have to help me find her, Pearl. There's one place I haven't looked. Then might I suggest you look there, Tom? The path at the bottom of Lookout Hill, behind Orlo's house. She's easy to spot. She's large, and she looks like a cow. And, well, that's about it. What do I do if I find her? Try and get her back to the farm. Handful of fresh vegetables might persuade her to come home. All right. So do I have any fresh vegetables in my inventory? No, I have bacon, which is probably not very helpful. Oh, no, that's not the one. I want to push Y. Vegetables. Not really. I mean, hops, but that's a grain. Hedge mustard is just a seasoning. So I don't know. Maybe I need to go back and buy a fresh vegetable at the farm or at the market. Yeah, I'll probably go talk to Farmer Cotton. Let's track that. So we want to go to Farmer Cotton. Oh, we want to go down this road. Oh, hello. Or hedge mustard. Well, they were green, so I thought maybe the game might consider them a veggie. I know they're a grain. That's why beer is called liquid bread. Let's see what Farmer Cotton has to sell us. Good day to you, Ropa. What have you got for sale? All these seeds. Well, let's see. We should probably get some seeds while we're here. Maybe we've only got 2 things, so let's get lettuce. Oh, he has 2. I see. So let's get 1 lettuce and 1 bean. But does he also have fresh vegetables? No, he has just the seeds. Who might be selling maybe this person? Why, bless my bargains, it's Pearl Roper. Have I got some fine artifacts for you? Who are you? Hobson Hornblower, purveyor of quality goods for the discerning orbit. No refunds. For instance, look upon the fine silver swan, lovingly crafted by the elves. Some say, that's not a swan, Hobson, that's an old duck. To them I say, have you seen an elf's swan? Well, this is what one looks like a duck. I cannot discuss a price for such a rare artifact. But remember, for he who pays its weight in silver, dwarven luck will flow like a river. Famous dwarf saying that. No thanks. Suit yourself. But remember, there's always a bargain when Hobson's around. I'm checking now. Sorry, I don't know why that happens. Yeah, we need to... Sorry. How long ago was that? A minute. Okay. Sorry. We'll come up with something. I don't know why that happens. I'll reach out to Restream and see what the deal is. Yeah, I need to figure something out to where that's a more visible or audible way of reaching me. We'll figure something out. All right. Suit yourself, but remember, there's always a bargain when Hobson's around. Bless my bargains, you're here. And he's got these things, seasonings that I can buy. He doesn't have any artifacts, but I can buy seasonings. I think I'll pass. Is anybody selling proper vegetables? Who are you? Why is your house open? Well, that's weird. All right. Well, I'm just going to go find Lady Buttercup and hope for the best. Trying to find the birds. Where are the birds that would tell me where to go? Oh, why is it not tracking? Why is it tracking him? I don't want to track him. I want to track that. There we go. Aha, there's the bird. Go this way, right? Okay, all the way along the Great East Road. Truly does a little bit, doesn't he? Ah, the music's lovely. And I love that it's like one of these sunny days, but it's also raining, like a little summer thunder shower, perhaps. Lots of hedge mustard. It's too bad the cow won't like hedge mustard. There's the cow. And who are you two lovely people coming along? Can I talk to you? Nope. I am going to say that's something I don't like. You can't interact with somebody unless you're on a quest that involves them. Like, I should at least have been able to say hello, and they could be able to say, my name is so-and-so, and let me invite you to dinner. After all, that's the whole point of the game. But we'll see. All right. Hello, cow. You must be Lady Buttercup. Young Tom said you like vegetables. But I don't have one. Oh, a penny bun counts as a vegetable, even though it's a mushroom. Hops counts as a vegetable. Okay. Well, I'm going to give him hops. It's not a vegetable, but okay. Thank you for counting it. Here's some to help you go home. Changed my mind. Oh, Lady Buttercup. This isn't Cotton Farm. First of all, I think there's a mushroom over here. Aha. Another penny bun. I'll give you a penny bun this time. Here you go. Nothing like giving. When you give a cow a mushroom, it's the lesser known sequel to when you give a mouse a cookie. Oh, hello, Pearl. What are you doing here? I don't know. What about the large animal to your right, young Tom? With Lady Buttercup, who's been here all the time and hasn't gone anywhere strange. I just thought I'd call in and say hello. Where was she? Where you said I had to use vegetables to persuade her to come home. Thank you so much, Pearl. Let me give you this to say thank you. I'm happy to help, young Tom. I know, but let's never ever speak of this again. The other name of that quest? Fais-le-vache. 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 Okay. All right. Ooh, I discovered hazelnut. Cow beer. All right. Increase fellowship by leveling up relationships and completing tales. All right. So I still need to cook a third meal. Lily has asked you to bring her some meals. In return, she'll tell you about her secret ingredients. So I'm going to go to Lily and find out what she likes. I have no idea. All right. So I'm going to go home. Is this home? That's Cotton Farm. That's right. I'm all the way over here. All right. Oh yeah, across the water there. Oh, that's Willow's workshop. So then I hang a right. And I can't go here. Why would you show me this is the way when this isn't the way? Oh, game. That's not nice, game. So there's got to be some way that you clear that bridge. But there's nothing that tells me that. So Oh, what do the butterflies want to show me? Wherever it is, they're taking me a very long way away. Hops. No? Yep. Backpack full. And now I'm home. All right, let's go put those things in the pantry because apparently I need a bigger backpack. Put all these things. Thank you, Hassel. Invite people every day for a meal. Now, in this case, it said that I'm supposed to bring her a meal or some meals, and in return, she'll tell you about her secret ingredient. But let me see if I can send her a note and say, Lily, she wants garden green summer style. And he wants cool taters and beans. So I'll do that. Tomorrow here. Currently not enough meals. That's okay. I'm going to go make those meals. So we're going to do cool taters and beans. Do I not have? No. No. I don't have the ingredients. No. I don't have the ingredients for any of them. Oh, I'm so hosed. I don't know what to do. I only have 2 recipes. I can't make them anything. I can only make them very good fish cakes. Backed myself into a corner. All right. Well, let's see. Um, let's see. We need to get maize and beans, lettuce, cucumber, fennel, and baby marrow. And I'm not going to be able to get all that in time. Oh, this is bad. Can I uninvite them? It's too late. Oh boy. I'm in a world of trouble. No. All right, let's go down and see what I can buy in the marketplace as quickly as we possibly can. Because, of course, it's the afternoon now. I'm so toast. I'm just going to buy some of everything. Here I am thinking I'm a cook. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking is, okay, I'm door dashing some meals here, whatever it takes. Okay. Hey, I know I'm supposed to be making you some food. So what do you have? Baby marrow seeds. I've already got some bean seeds. I need some cucumber seeds. Maybe a fennel seed, if I remember correctly. Maize for sure. And I don't have the money for another garden bed. Okay. You don't have anything useful. Well, I didn't see that I needed those spices. I'm not saying they're not useful. All right. Got to go plant them right now and hope that they grow overnight. Run. Yeah. Pinning a recipe so that you can look for the ingredients would be useful. Would be useful. I can make you something with hedge mustard and mushrooms. All right. Shovel. Removing the plants. Seeds. Bean seed. The more positive companions you have, the higher the chance of a more delicious harvest. Okay. Cucumber doesn't work with that. Oh, is lettuce small enough? Maize is almost small enough, but not quite. So we're going to have to... That's not what I want. I want to... Oh, don't know what I just did. Hello. I want to get my... How do I want to get out of that? I don't want to get into storage. There. Okay. Now I want to shovel and remove plant. Remove plant. Okay. Now I want to add maize and cucumber. And maybe lettuce. Will it fit? It will not fit. All right. Well, that's all I got. Oh, there's some more. Again, garden. Okay. Baby marrow seeds. Lettuce seeds. And I am all out of seeds. Oh, I do get a small wood plank garden bed. Okay, but I'm out of seeds, so it doesn't matter. All right. Yeah, I'm in a world of hurt. Can my hobbit put on a cloak of the rain, or does she have to earn one? She is getting awfully wet. I can go buy clothing, but I've had to spend all my money on seeds. They're all wet because it's been raining. That's nice. Yeah, I don't have to worry about that. Okay. Problem is, I'm pretty sure these aren't going to be grown by the time tomorrow comes along. So I'm going to have to cook a meal, and it's going to be sad. It's going to be pathetic. What can I make? Very good fish cakes. At least I can make them. Alter the majority of the ingredients to one flavor to change the meal's flavor. Each seasoning is usable at specific stations, changing the flavor to that of the seasoning. Okay, so in this case, it's supposed to be a little chunkier than where I have it right now. So there we go. Somehow, though, I got to make it tender. How do I cook it, though? All right. Bitter, bywater, bleak. And the brown tater. Frying pan. There we go. I don't have any seasonings. All right. Store in backpack. And since there are two people, thank goodness I have the food to make very good fish cakes for both of them. Sorry, I know what you like, but I didn't give you what you liked. Oh, I see. So I could have also cooked. So I could have sauteed the brown onion, for instance. Okay, I could. I see. That's interesting. I get it. So you can move it. You don't have. Okay. These are the taters. Let's fry those up. We'll make them a little more tender this time. Perfect. Hit the sweet spot. All right. Store in backpack. It's going to be kind of a smelly backpack. The secret ingredients. Ooh, now I get to go back to Lily Cotton to get the secret ingredients. Am I tracking that? I am. Will I get there in time? The cooking looks like it's a pretty fun mini game. I do hope there's a little more depth than that, but that would be very appealing in a very chill sort of way. Again, remembering what the game is, which is this is just supposed to be a chill way to spend some cozy time. It's certainly, half the price of a AAA high budget game. I mean, I think Gollum cost twice as much when it came out and was half as fun. The Green Dragon. It is a crowded place tonight. I want to talk to all of them, but I'm here to talk to Lily. What can I do for you? About those meals? Hello, Mrs. Cotton. I finished cooking. I could smell that fine flavor halfway towards Hobbiton. You've done really well, Pearl Love. Keep getting those textures right. Keep practicing. You'll be a cook worthy of Bywater in no time. Woohoo! Maize and beans. Is there anything else I can help you with, Pearl Love? Apparently, no. The game will not allow me to tell you there's anything else you can help me with. All right. See, I'm at a pub. I should be able to interact with these people. They should not be merely window dressing. Hello. I'm here to have a drink and get social. There we go. I can talk to one person. All right. Good question. How would I compare it to Gollum in terms of initial enjoyment, frustration, game release? Gollum was so disappointing. Controls were awkward, crashed all the time. Oh, it's lightning out there. Look at that. Look at that storm. Good day to you, Pearl Roper. Got to go and feed the animals soon. See you later. Good to see you. When will we hear back from the assessor? Don't worry, Pearl. I'll tell you the moment the letter arrives. But it might take a few days. Can I talk to you? Just good day to you, Roper, and goodbye. So, not a lot of conversation to be had. All right. Well, it's getting to be night. I should probably head back. Yeah, I would say Gollum was a genuine disappointment an hour in. It didn't take me long to discover just how... In fairness, I think the hype was even bigger because it was supposed to be a AAA game. This I always knew was going to be just a cozy game. I say just a cozy game, but I knew not to expect a lot of it in terms of gameplay, that it's mostly about art style and feel. And it's got that in spades. It's just the gameplay loop may not be enough for me. Doesn't mean it won't be enough for others. It's perfectly valid genre of game. I too like the rain. I don't know that you probably can't hear it, but it's very nice sound. All right. Time to go to bed, and I have meals for tomorrow. Oops. And thank you for the tips, Hassel. I haven't had a chance to see them all. I'll have to go back and take a look. But more recipes, more miscellaneous items, and Fosco and Nora leveled up. It's now Wednesday. 10 days left in summer. And I'm going to go check my mail first. It's early in the morning, or it's just very cloudy. Lots of mail. My goodness. Thank you notes from Fosco and Nora. Good morning, Pearl. I had a fine time at your meal. Such pleasant conversation. It's nice getting away from the clutter of home. Thank you for the invitation. Lovely meal with brilliant company. Thank you for inviting me. Would be good to do it again and have more stories and memories to think about while I'm working in the shop. I should give you some help decorating your new home. I have some furniture you could have. Come and see me, and I'll give it to you. Are there any references to the Northern Lights in Lord of the Rings that you're aware of? Yeah, they would look lovely in this game. I'll have to double check. There might be something. There are in the Father Christmas letters. I don't know that there are in Lord of the Rings. I'll have to take a look. Dear Roper, please come to the Ivy Bush Inn for a... Make sure you use capital letters for that, Orlo. Big village meeting to hear the Shire assessor's judgment read out. Be there to hear that Bywater is a village and to see Sandyman look like a complete fool. Get there early for a good view. You'd better take out that bit about Sandyman. I love how Orlo is clearly the most incompetent dictation taker here. Good morning. How dear of you to invite me for a meal, Pearl Love. The dish may taste bare if it lacks spicy flair. Oh, I think she'll like it because I noticed that it was spicy. Sour food on my plate would be just great. So if I could have made the rhubarb, that would have worked. But unfortunately, I didn't have any. Hassel offers to a piece of advice. If I'm low on pennies, sell my mustard and pepper because you need to unlock a kitchen item to use them. Okay. Attend the meeting at the Ivy Bush. But can I have my meal first? Oh, I would have to go set it out, wouldn't I? Sure, let's go ahead and knock it out. They're both spicy, but I'll give the really good ones to her. Oh, she loves it. Oh, can't get enough. Meh. No. Well, you know, live and learn. That, and I could only make the fish cakes. Yeah, see, Lily liked it a lot more. Craving satisfied. Good day to you, Roper. I heard you have something for me. Of course I do. It's a creamy pumpkin soup. It's only right to give good hobbits a gift every now and then, isn't it? Well, that's your lot. Do you need anything else? Farmer's work is never done. Back to it. What can I do for you? I heard you have something for me. Yes, I do. This is Cotton's amazing autumn tart. It's all I have to give you. Hope you enjoy it, Pearl Love. Is there anything else I can help you with, Pearl Love? Goodbye. It's always lovely to see you. All right. Now, I have tons more recipes, which is great. But more than that, I also have a couple quests to do, right? Fosco's Furnishings and a big village meeting. Let's do the furnishings first. We'll track that one because, hey, free stuff is good. And I think we know where he's at. Yeah, he's just on the far side of the town square, just down the hill. Farmer Cotton's running away as fast as he can from that fish. Hello, swan. I know it's a swan. I thought it might be a goose initially. They're both mean. They'll both kill you just as soon as look at you. What's it matter? All right. I think this is... Yeah. What can I do for you? Did you want to talk? That was a fine feast you gave us. Thank you. But you need to smarten up your place up a bit. You need books on the shelf and things. What? It's the one thing I'm pedantic about. The one thing? If I hold down the right trigger, you can skip. I'll have to check that. All right. I do? My dear Hobbit, of course you do. Old Ruby was lovely, but she was also very old and didn't need a lot of furniture. And while we were at it, you could do with putting some decorations on your wall. What sort of decorations? Pictures or prizes, that sort of thing. I've got some bits and pieces for you. We loved old Ruby very much. She let us play in her garden. She taught us how to read. But it's your home now, Pearl. We'll soon have it brightened up. Look at that. I've got Fosco's Craftsman's footrest and a rocking chair and a curved bench. Also mutton. I don't know why he gave me mutton, but I'm not going to complain. I got mutton to complain about, you know? Sorry. Not sorry. What does she have for sale again? Oh, yeah, clothes. I better not bother with clothes. I need to buy food stuff, clearly. Oh, yeah, maybe I can sell. Can I sell anything? Sell items. So, oh, it's got to be in my backpack. So I have to sell it from, yeah, I have to sell it from, I have to take it from my pantry into my backpack and sell it. Okay. Just seeds. And I've already got a lot of seeds and I don't have any more places to put them. So, all right. It's a pretty day. Ooh, nice sun. See, this is the kind of thing. This is where I want to do a photo mode. Okay. Choose my idle emote. Nah, I want to focus on her. I want to focus on the surroundings. Goodness, can't. Hello. That's not what I want. Okay, exit photo mode. Clearly not useful there. All right. Oh, so you can't change. She's always going to be in the picture. You can't not have her unless you rotate all the way around. So you really have to plan if you just want shots of the landscape. All right. Not as many filters as I would have thought. There we go. All right. But pay some money for Alan to sing the map and back. I don't know those songs, unfortunately. I'm too old to have watched Dora the Explorer myself, and my kids came along too late for Dora the Explorer to be part of their lives. So, otherwise, I would consider that. All right, let's see about decorating my house a little. I think that's Y, right? No, that's the backpack. Tail items. No, that's emotes. How do I get to my stuff? Maybe it is in my... No. I'll go put those things in the pantry, first of all. So where would I find... furniture that he gave it to me? It was available in something, but it disappeared. The little thing disappeared so quickly. Hold on, is it? No, that's just what they like. That's the encyclopedia. The Tales log. It's not the select button. Does anybody know how to do that? If there's a place you've got to go, I'm the one you need to know on the map. Oh, okay. see a song. How do I pull up? Yeah, how do I? It only shows up when you're in decorating mode. So how do I get into decorating mode? Hold down the left menu button. Wow. The game could do a better job of explaining these things. Here you can use the customized look and feel of your hobbit hole and shared meal venues using furniture, decorations, gardening, and styles. Okay. Oh, excuse me. All right, so I look into my storage. I see there's the furniture. So we've got a couch, the antique craftsman's curved bench, Fosco's craftsman's curved bench, a couple of simple rocking chairs. Okay. Basically, all we have is seating. All right. So let's move this. And then let's go in here and grab another one. And let's head over here into the dining room where we can style things too, though. So let's see what that looks like. Style that feature. Door styles. Okay. Oh, cute. So we can do various styles like this shimmering snow. Apply here. Oh, this is cute. I mean, I'm assuming that you'll end up with lots more. This is clever. Okay. You can even style the individual beams. Okay, this is clever. I like this. This could be the kind of thing that I would enjoy spending way too much time doing. Window styles. Ooh, I like that large circular wood one. And then what about a window color? The painted white wood. Yeah. Of course, now I have to move that stash, or have to move that. Let's see. How would I rotate that? No, I want to rotate it like on a different axis, but maybe I'll just put it over here instead. I have to move that probably over to here. I like this. Okay, I can see that being a fun thing to do. Spend a whole day though doing your decorations. Style the lighting. I think the wagon wheel's fine. Flooring, look at that. Oh, how cute. We can change to Riverstone. Some really fancy tiles. Change all the floors to gorgeous and green tile. Yes. Boom. Now, we're going to change the floor in this room, though. To peculiar wood. I can really see this being a nice little thing. Fun times. All right. So, oops, I just stashed something. I didn't mean to, but I'm trying. Oh, and then that's freehand mode. I have no idea what that does. Camera mode. Okay. All right. And then I exit by pressing and holding the left mouse button again, or left map button. All right. What's my next one? Oh, the big village meeting. I've got to go to the Ivy Bush. All right. Pand, I hear you. Me with any random hobby. Yes. What was the button that I had to hold to make her skip? Oh, the right trigger. Oh, that is adorable. You can decorate outside of your hobbit hole, presumably only on your own territory, not somebody else's. I know. Why don't we press and hold and get it? Nope. I was going to say I'll decorate the tree here. All right. Attend the meeting at the Ivy Bush. Oh, the Ivy Bush, of course, is not. Yeah, that's the other one. Okay, birds, thank you for leading the way. Wow, that's a big meeting. I'd just like to say how glad I am to see all of you. Now, I don't want to make a big speech. That makes a change. I'd like to say how glad I am to see most of you. Get on with it, Cotton. The fish will have died of old age by the time you finish. That's not very nice of you, Mr. Noakes. And I'd rather the fish did die of old age, thank you very much. Some people should mind their own business. Let's not have any arguing. We're supposed to be coming together as one village. It's not going well, is it? Do you know what will make you feel happier? Buying things. I have some excellent bargains with me today. Really? What have you got? No, you don't, Cotton. We've got enough of Obson's treasures cluttering up the farm as it is. Should we hear Orlo's announcement? Well said, Hobbit. We want to know once and for all if Bywater is officially a village. We've taken matters to the very top, to the Shire assessor at Mitchell Delving. He knows everything about being a village, and he's given it his careful consideration. There are none wiser than he. Orlo, announce the findings of the official assessor, please. Bywater is not a village. What? Bywater is not a village. I heard you the first time. Show me that letter. But you can't read. Then show it to someone who can. That assessor's a blithering idiot. You said there was none wiser than he. There's been a terrible mistake. No, there hasn't. The only mistake around here, Cotton, is that you thought you could get one up on me. I'm going back to my mill. Hobbiton Mill. Some of us have work to do. The Cottons and the Sandymans have never seen eye to eye. This isn't personal. Well, it is a bit. But more importantly, it's about Bywater. It's where we live. We've loved this place ever since we were children. Its woods and streams are our home. And we want it to be your home too, Pearl. That book of rules told us all the things a place needs to be called a village. By the way, I just want to know, who's the dwarf behind Nora that hasn't spoken? I'd like to hear from the dwarf. Just saying. The Hobbit's blood pressure, definitely. And yeah, it's definitely, this is the driving mechanic in the game, is getting Bywater to be a village. So if we do everything the rules say, this assessor will have to change his mind. We need to get him to come here in person and see for himself. Mm-hmm. Agreed. So it's in the rules, Nora. We need to set up some clubs so hobbits can learn new skills. Easily done. Let's get started. Hold on. We need to hang a wolf's head over our village gate. A what? There's been no wolves in the Shire for years. There's no wolf's head as you walk into Hobbiton. There's just Sandyman's Mill. Sandyman's ugly enough to scare anyone. Anything else? Yes. If you see a goblin, you must report it to the king. What? Goblins in Bywater? Since when have there been goblins in Bywater? I can't say I've seen a king around here lately either. These rules might be a bit out of date. They're all we have, Willow. We can make a start with these clubs, but we need some hobbits to run them. Whatever we have to do, we'll make it work. That's the spirit, hobbits. Let's work together and do what needs to be done to make Bywater a village, which it is already. Nora the Explorer. Yeah. The small hobbit is a child. We actually met them last week. I think it's the daughter of the woman who does like the smithing, I think, or the wood. She's like carpenter, I think. Yep. All right. Wait to hear back about the village campaign, but we already have. Oh, you don't look that strange. In fact, actually, if we look at the neighbors, she's the daughter of Willow, if I remember correctly. Yeah, wherever you find Willow, her daughter Daisy isn't too far behind. All right. King's rules. The true village is as the true hobbit. It careth for others. It helpeth with problems. It cometh together in clubs and maketh them thrive. I used to try to give us that feeling of these rules are ancient. So again, it's just a matter of increasing fellowship, which is great. Again, cozy game. Keeping my eye on what this is supposed to be. Oh, that must be the dwarf, just looking at the... Oh, could that be Bilbo? Just because of the smoke. Oh, I don't think I showed you the shirt. Look, it's Bilbo. Got the shirt down at San Diego Comic-Con last week. All right. Not really sure what to do at this point. Probably go make a meal. Just wandering around. I think I got a little lost. Special steps to get in the cozy game mode. I am wearing my socks, but no, I've not done anything that's gotten me into that frame of mind. It's a good idea, though. The game itself does a pretty good job of that, really, just with the ambience and the music. Let's see. I should water these things. Oh, I don't need to water that. I need to harvest it. Ah. Okay. Put that away, and I think we're done here on the far east end of the map. Something I'll like there. All right, let's just go there. Warning, I will not always do what you tell me in a game, just to be clear. But I was sort of lost for ideas. That is the east side of the map, right? I know how to still read a map. Yeah, it's the east side of the map. All right. Thank you, Miriam. It's a great shirt. And I have to thank Katie because she actually spotted it for me. I don't know if they still had any by the time I got there, but she got it for me so that when I got to Comic-Con, I was able to get the shirt. So I was very grateful for that. It was a fun time. I didn't go to the entire con. I believe Katie did. I was just down there for one day, for just one panel, really. Ooh, the stone bridge. Oh, hold on. There are beehives up here. Can I get honey? Oh, bother. They sound like bees. You can hear the bees. Probably can't hear them. It's not loud enough, but might want one and wanted to make sure you got one. Yep, I did want to get one. I mean, come on. It's like Cliff Broadway said, this is the first actual merch from the Rankin and Bass Hobbit. This was my first exposure to the Hobbit was this guy when the thing debuted in 19 Oh, hazelnuts. Ooh. Oh, the 3 farthing stone. Where the south farthing, west farthing, and east farthing meet. I visited all 3. Which did I like the most? I'm just taking a look real quick. I can say you're the best. I speak only the truth, Katie. A new Hobbit cartoon. I that would be wonderful. I better say my new home. Kid folks of all kinds here from all corners of the Shire and beyond. Maybe because we're so close to the middle of the Shire. I've never been to the North Farthing, where Bandibus fought against the goblins. Perhaps I should visit, although I hear it's quite cold up there. On second thought, I've had just enough adventure moving here. The only adventure I want now is a new meal, or perhaps a new place to eat a meal. Like right here. The 3 farthing stone is perfect for a meal with friends. I definitely need to start inviting friends here. I've unlocked a new place. Thank you, Hassel. I appreciate that. Can now decorate and host shared meals at the 3 farthing stone, able to hold a medium amount of attendees. Very cool. And I can decorate there too. That's cool. I see. There's the table. So I could go into my decoration mode and say, there's not a lot of places to put things, but we could put, I don't have a lot. It's really what I don't have. I can put the painting of the curious cow. Apparently that's not a painting. It's a, oh, it is, but there's no vertical surface on which to place it. So, I can put old Noak's pillow, but I won't. All right. Very cool though. I can have a meal here at the 3 farthing stone. Oh, I got to get out of decoration mode. But I don't think that's actually where I was originally headed. I wanted to actually head to the eastern edge of the thing. And I just spotted that. It's very pretty. But Hassel, I'm assuming what you wanted me to run into was the 3 farthing stone, and not this particular dead end. As cool as this may be, I love that shot. All right, screenshot time. Sit, plop. It's a nice one right there. Hide the UI and take the picture. All right. Question from Martin: Is she from the Shire? I thought she was a Bree Hobbit. Indeed, she is a Bree Hobbit. I'm not quite sure. I think she's moved around a bit. She's come here from Bree. My assumption, based on her commentary there, is that she's also lived in the East Farthing. Thank you again, Hassel. That was phenomenal. Let's take a look and see where to go from here. Oh, that's right. That's where Delphinium was. Old Noakes. Willow and Daisy. I wonder what's all the way over on the west side of town. I wonder if there are any other locations to unlock. We can walk over there and find out. Can I talk to you? No, I cannot. That's where I run into that sort of inch wide or mile wide, inch deep sort of feeling about a game world. You get a character get furrier feet. Yeah, you can in character creation, you actually choose how furry you want your feet to be. And I think you can actually access that screen at any, not at any time necessarily, but I think you have to be at home to do it, but you can change your character's appearance. So early on, at least, it is not a very large game world if I have already 2/3 of the way across the map. It's very pretty. There's some other artifact here, some other stone here. Can't go any further. Oh, there's something here. Okay, so my hunch is that this will be unlocked through some sort of quest. Because right now, of course, I cannot get to it. Perhaps now would be a time to fish. How do I get to my fishing rod? Well, it's not that. It's not that. There it is. Oh, that's right. This isn't going to work because there's no fish there. You have to actually go where you see fish. Just going to try to find a place to fish. I'll see what where these guys are taking me. Oh, more shrooms. Not seeing any fish. Oop, I got stuck up here. All right, I'll go back to the house. I think there's some fishing there. The water's certainly nice. Yeah, the block pathways that's always a mechanic I've, in games that I've not been a fan of. Is this where I want to go? I want to go home. So I thought. I like when a game teaches you the lesson the hard way. Like, you don't want to go here because the creatures here are too strong. They'll kill you. I don't remember the mechanic. Ah, that's right. That's right. Slowly bring them in, keeping that dot. There we go. It's a ruffle. 3.5 pounds. Big fin on that one. It's looking a bit ruffled. Don't tell the others I said that. Miss Cotton says, I don't bite, but that's because I haven't needed to yet. We're going to keep that one. A blue-finned gudgeon. Another rough. We'll do one more fish.
To catch a fish so juicy sweet.
Kind of put it in the wrong spot. All right. So apparently I'm just going to get a bunch of bluefin gudgeon and whatever that other one was. Did you know Olo can read? I can talk to you about it. Oh, no, apparently I can just kick you. Who is this strange invisible person that's kicking me? I won't talk to them, though. All right. I'll try not to get cranky about that. Oh, what's this? Okay, what's that for? Oh, that was my map marker. Now I get it. Okay. Oh, I love that window. That's going to be the window I use everywhere. Okay, so lots of things now in the pantry. I mean, really, I have blackberries and currants. I've got beans and box peppers and brown onions and taters and chanterelles and penny buns and rhubarbs and maize and hops. I've got beans and onion. Oh, those are just specified vegetables. There's vegetables and there's hearty vegetables. Then there's seasonings. I got hedge mustard, more hedge mustard than you can shake a stick at. Tons of fish. And then extra stuff like bacon, coney, cream, egg, flour. Okay. In theory, I should be able to make stuff now, right? Right? So who should I invite over? Let's see. I need to invite who should I invite? Who have I not invited over? Delphinium and Old Noakes. That'd be an interesting meal. He likes to eat fish, so we could make some fish maybe for Old Noakes. Very good fish cakes. Let's make the very good fish cakes for Old Noakes. We use a rough and a brown tater. And let's cook it. All right, so this is supposed to be a little crisp, halfway between smooth and chunky. No, that's where it is right now. It's supposed to be a little chunkier and a little more tender. I got it now. All right. The brown onion. I want to make it chunky. I'm going to put it in here. Aha. So that made it a little more tender. Need to make the dish slightly chunkier and slightly more tender. Perfect. Now let's put it in the pan. Perfect. Now let's hope I don't mess it up with the taters, right? I took it out of the. I made it too chunky. Well, come on. I could. Don't do that to me. All right. Well, Store in backpack. All right. Then, who was the other one we thought we'd invite? Delphinium. Do we know anything at all about Delphinium? She's warm, friendly, and welcoming to all. We know she wants the fish to die of old age, so she's not. We don't want to feed her fish, right? All right. Anyone else concerned she's using a cast iron skill without a pot holder? She's a hobbit. She's got tough, leathery palms, just like they have tough, leathery soles on their feet. All right. Oh, now I don't have enough stuff to make a meal. Oh, for crying out loud! I would have thought garden green summer style, maybe, or maybe a simple sprout soup, but I don't have. I didn't get enough stuff. All right. Creamy pumpkin soup. I need pumpkin and onion, but I only have one of each. Rhubarb and oats. I could make that if I can get rhubarb and oats. Good heavens, man. All right. So the only meal that I can make, I basically have to have Old Noakes over. Thankfully, I haven't sent a letter yet. So I can send a letter now to Old Noakes. Let's do it at home. And we'll invite Old Noakes. Oh, you have to have two people over? No. Well, then I guess I'll have to wait, won't I? To wait until I have some more food. That's sad. What do I have in here that I can't? Yeah, why? You'd think I'd be able to make more food, but apparently not. And it's night, so the shops aren't even going to be open. All right. Well, good night. Nine days left in summer, and I got mail. You've got mail. Hello, Pearl. I'm sorry to ask, but I've got a bit of a sniffle. A little cure would be very useful. Delphinium might help. If you're busy, don't worry. It's just a thought. He sent this on day 4. Okay. Opportunity conditions apply. Have I got an opportunity for you? I have something of great value, but only for my closest friends. Buy now while stocks last. Remember, Hobson's latest bargains are not available at any shops. Hello, Hobbit. Thanks for having me. Almost as good a meal as Lily's and with good company, too. Keep at it. You'll do Bywater proud. Sorry if I got dirt on the table, farmer's life and all that. Hello, Pearl, love. What a lovely meal you served yesterday. You're becoming quite the cook. Your meals have so much heart and warmth to them. Here's a little thank you present as encouragement. Redeem, I got a coney and Lily's cottage bench. And then Nora wants to talk about the clubs. Come down to the shop. Fosco and I are keen to get these clubs started. We want you involved. Okay. So we probably want to go to Delphinium first, since we're going to end up over at Fosco and Nora's anyway. But I think, let's see, let me take a look real quick. Neutral will advance some, but not a ton. Yeah. Oh, really? Even if when you place the food on the table, that's good to know, Hassel. All right. Well, I'm going to call this early. Now, it's not really that early, but I'm afraid if I try to go a whole nother day, which is kind of like the next natural stopping point, it'll have run too late. So let me go talk to Delphinium, though, and then I'll go ahead and call it a day. So we're going to track that tail this way, I think. I am liking this mechanic with the birds. It's really cool. Forces you to pay attention. You can't just follow the little glowy line. Who are you and why are you standing outside Delphinium's house? And I can't even talk to you, but I can get you off the road. Get off the road. Get off the road. Delphinium, the local hippie hobbit. Can I help you with something? Well, first of all, what does she have to? What does she have? Oh, she's got jams. She's got jams, but it requires various things. Ooh, I can get her hedge mustard, but I don't have it on me, so I can trade the hedge mustard for aromatic apricot jam. I don't know where to get nasturtiums. Can I just say, this is a big lore moment. Nasturtiums. Tolkien was very, very adamant about that. If you look up that word in the letters, you'll see that they tried to change it to nasturtium, and he had some very strong things to say about that. I love that. I absolutely love that. All right. But I don't have nasturtiums. I don't have parsley. I don't have pepperwort. I do have hedge mustard, but I have it back at the house, so I could get jam if I did. Okay. Of course, she makes her own jams. Sniffle, I know just the thing. Or rather, my mother knew just the thing. She was a great healer, you know. I asked her once, are you magic? Is that why you can cure everyone? I was only little. I told her then and there that I wanted to be a healer, just like her. She could cure anyone. She was famous for it. Anyone but herself. There's a sorrowful thing there, I suspect. Are you all right, Delphi? Delphi, I mean. Yes, Pearl, I'm just a bit sad. We should get this cure for Fosco. Now, I remember that all we need is a herb. Okay, that slays me because if this was English, American English, that would say an herb, not a herb, because that's how you use the indefinite article when you've got a word that starts with a consonant after. So all we need is a herb. Which herb? I'm not sure. Why don't you collect 3 herbs? One of them will do the job for certain. Find Delphinium to give her the herbs. I might have already have them in my inventory. No. Okay, so yeah, that's weird. I've collected the herbs. I maybe just have to wait a minute. Okay, that's weird. Maybe I just need to go back to the house. I've collected the herbs. The game says, oh, you've collected herbs, but you don't have any in inventory, so that doesn't trigger it. I don't know. It's a little annoying. The game should be clearer about objectives. So I'm going to go back to the house. Oh, I'm so sorry. The blue flowers. All right, let's take a look. Can't really zoom in on them. I suppose maybe with photo mode. They're just little 2-dimensional stickers, basically. But there you go. All right. Home. But we know we can't go that way, so we got to go this way. Okay. Nerd of the Rings, Matt, how's it going, man? So much herb talk. Herb. I have no idea what the game's trying to get me to do. So I'm going to go back to the pantry and try to grab 3 herbs. I know I'm going to grab Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass. I'm going to grab Herbie Hancock, but I don't know who the other herb might be. Let's take a look. Meals, fruit, vegetables, vegetable seasonings. Okay. Oh, well, I can take her a bunch of hedge mustard. I also can transfer my coney. I'll leave the good fish cakes in the backpack. Well, I'm glad you stopped by, Matt. Good to see you. Always. Oh, and where do I need to go? I need to go back to Delphinium. And then we'll save the game. Wait. Which way? This way. What's this? That's weird. I should be able to interact with that, I would think. But oh well. Perhaps later. Chive talking by the Peaches. Wow. I sure hope this works. Where is she? Oh, she's further up. There she is. All right. Will this work? I have the herbs. 3 herbs as requested. I'll just make these up into some tinctures for Fosco.
Mm.
Perfect. Because now, of course, I will be going to check on Fosco anyway for the Bywater clubs. So that's exactly where I need to go. I'll head down to the main road, and that's where I'll save and exit for the night. Hello, stranger with whom I cannot communicate. All right. This is as good a place as any to save the game. And exit to the menu. All right. Well, I apologize for the time that we lost the stream. That was a little frustrating, but hopefully that was the only technical hiccup we had. It was a lot of fun. It's a good time. Let me go ahead and turn on the chat overlay for the last couple of minutes as we wrap up. That'll catch us up with everything between Twitch and YouTube. Better to that random hobbit than I am to Samwise. Oh, you mean in Lord of the Rings Online where I slap him if he doesn't give me a fish? Yeah. Well, the guy's got to give me a fish. That's his job. Headcanon. Hobbits you can't talk to won't talk to you because you're not from the Shire. Oh, yeah. I'm a bit strange. That's true. That's fair. I mean, I am strange after all. So people are strange when you're a stranger. Had to do a Doors reference. But of course, they'd be round doors. All right. Does anybody have any questions before I wrap up for the night? In the meantime, thank you for joining me tonight. This has been just a lot of fun. It is. I am starting to get the feeling that the game is not going to have the depth that I like in a game, but I can see why. I'm not going to say it's a failure. I know I've seen some questionable reviews, but I wouldn't be that harsh on it. Miriam, when does the next season of the PPP begin? We will be launching season 10 on September 21st. We always try to go to the Sunday nearest Hobbit Day. And so that'll be September 21st. And I'm pleased to say that that is an episode that I think everybody will enjoy. Sean Marchese has joined me for a special interview with Daniel Falconer and Leonard Ellis from Wētā Workshop. And we got to record that interview, and I'm very much looking forward to that coming out. After that, well, I've yet to finalize the details on the rest. But I can tell you we're going to be covering the rest of Unfinished Tales, the things that we didn't cover last year. Last year we did the description of the island of Numenor with Don Marshall. We did Cirion and Eorl and the Battles of the Fords of Ison with Matt. And I think that might have been, no, we did Quest for Erebor with Sarah, where we covered the dwarves. So this time around, what we have left is Eldarion and Arendis, History of Galadriel and Celeborn, Disaster of the Gladden Fields, Hunt for the Ring, Druidine, Istari, and Palantiri. I'm not going to do the Narn or of Tuorn's Coming to Gondolin because next season, season 11, will be the Three Great Tales. So, yeah, that's the thing. It's just a charming little place to hang out. It's not, you're not going to be looking to, platinum all your achievements and, 5-star this and that. It's just a fun, cozy place to be. Nate, I am done with the appendices. We finished the appendices at the end of season 9 with James when we finished Appendix F. Yeah. With Eldarion and Arendis, I'm really looking forward to that. That's a long chunk. I think that's going to be a good solid 10 or 12 episodes. But yeah, so much good stuff in the appendices. Or I'm sorry, in Unfinished Tales. And I'm really looking forward to, really the next 4 years are going to be wonderful. We get the rest of Unfinished Tales this year. We get the Great Tales in season 11. And then seasons 12 and 13 will be the Silmarillion revisited. But this time at a much slower pace, at the kind of pace that we eventually developed for Lord of the Rings. So that's 4 seasons from, total. And then probably 1, maybe 2 seasons for non-legendarium works after that. So we've got 5 years, maybe 6. The Just Okay Tales. Yeah. So it'll be a good ride. But you won't be able to get rid of me quite yet. So, well, thank you everybody for joining me tonight. I want you to know how much I really appreciate you being here, and especially those of you who've subscribed to either the YouTube channel or the Twitch feed, and who have liked it to help me out. Do consider joining me again on Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific. I have yet to decide what I'm going to do. I may do one more stream of Tales of the Shire because it'll be, time friendly to our European listeners. That probably will be it for now. Maybe we'll come back to it later, but I think at this point I want to get back into Lord of the Rings Online, or maybe move over to Return to Moria, because I don't know if Matt's still in the chat, but I spoke with Matt at Comic-Con, and he was on a panel that included one of the people behind Return to Moria. And so I spoke with the Return to Moria team while I was there, and I think it's time for me to get that game up as well. And hopefully Matt and I can do a stream together on that one. That won't be Saturday, I'll tell you that. But there are all sorts of other opportunities. Maybe we'll get back to Shadow of War or Shadow of Mordor. Whatever we do, it'll be fun. Whatever we do, it'll be Middle Earth. And whatever we do, it'll be Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific. See you all then. Take care.